Hello everyone, myself Bob Sagar. I am the faculty of chemistry. Today I am going to teach you the lesson metals and non-metals and the extraction of metals. Before starting the lesson, I will give the brief information about the metals and what are the properties of metals, non-metals and what are the properties of non-metals. What are metals? Metals are an element which donate an electron to the other element in order to become positive ions. For example, sodium donate an electron to other element to become a sodium ion. Same when you are talking about the non-metals. Non-metals are an element which receive an electron and become a negative ions. What are the properties of metals? Metals are hard. Most of the metals are hard in the nature. Metals are shiny. Most of the metals are lustrous or shiny in nature. Metals are sonorous. Yes, metals produce ringing sound. That's why they are sonorous. Metals are ductile. Most of the metals can be beaten and produce into thin sheets. Example you can see aluminium foil, which is used in the food wrapping and all. Metals are malleable. Most of the metals can be drawn into thin wires. Yes, nowadays we are using all the wires and the electrical appliances, copper wire, aluminium wire, that all come under malleability. Metals are good conductors. Yes, because of the good conductor of electricity, we are using the metals in the electrical appliances. Now, if you are observing the properties of non-metals, they are soft in nature, they are dull in nature, that means they are not shiny. They are non-malleable, yeah, they cannot bring you to thin wires. They are non-ductile, yes, as they have a brittle in nature, they cannot bring into thin wires, they are thin sheets. They are bad conductor of electricity. Yes, non-metals are bad conductor of electricity. What are the exceptions now? So these are the properties of metals and non-metal. Out of these, some exception also you can observe. Yeah, I already told you, non-metals are dull in nature. There is no non-metals are shiny. So some exception if you talk, iron is a non-metal, but it is a lustrous. And one more thing I said, non-metals are bad conductor of electricity, but graphite is a non-metal which is a good conductor of electricity. And one more point I said, they are soft, but diamond is a non-metal which is a hard in nature. So if you come to the exception of metals, most of the metals are having high melting point, but few metals are having low melting point. I already told you metals are hard in nature, but alkali metals such as sodium, lithium and potassium, they are soft in nature, like even you can cut through the knife also. So this completes the metals, non-metals, properties of metals and properties of non-metals. Now let me discuss about the extraction of metals. What are the processes involved in the extraction of metals and how you are going to obtain the metal, from where we are going to obtain the metal, and what are the procedures that we are going to explain briefly. So that will come under extraction. So in the name only you can understand extraction. Extraction means what? Extract the metals. So extraction of metals. See, most of the metals obtained from the earth crust. In the earth crust, 70% of metals are going to obtain. So in that, aluminium is the most abundant. Aluminium is the most abundant metal in the earth crust. So second most abundant is iron. So now I will teach you what are the procedures involved in the extraction of metals. So before starting to it, let me have an introduction. So there are two forms. Of minerals you will get. That is the mineral obtained in the combined form, and free form, or you can call as a native form also you can call. Why I said this? Because see, when we are going to extract the metals, we are going to dig the earth, means in the earth crust we are going to get the metals. So there are two forms we are going to get the metals from the earth crust. Metals are elements which are obtained in the two forms. One is combined form and one is free form. Based on their chemical reactivity, they are going to obtain in two forms. I already told you combined form and another one is free form. So let me have a discuss with the combined form. Why they will get in the combined form? Actually, based on their chemical reactivity. Say for example, the elements which are highly reactive, what they will do? They will react with the other elements and obtain in the combined form. Example, highly reactive metals such as sodium, magnesium, aluminium, calcium, they will be obtained obtained as a carbonates, sulfates, oxides, like that. If you talk about the free form, the elements which are least reactive, they will obtain in the free form. For example, gold, silver, aluminium, they are obtained in the free form. So this is a introduction to the elements which are obtained in the form of like combined form or free form. So now, what are minerals? Mineral is a naturally occurring substance from which we are going to extract the ore, particular metal ore. What is the mineral? Mineral is a naturally occurring substance from which we are going to extract the metallic ore, which we need to extract the metal. So from the mineral we are going to get a ore. So what is ore? Ore is a mineral. Ore is a mineral from which we are going to extract the metal profitably or economically and easily. What we have to do? We are going to extract the metal from the ore conveniently or profitably or economically. That is called as a ore. That's why we can say all the ores are minerals and not all the ores are mineral, but not minerals are ore. So next, gangue. What are gangue? Gangue is the impurities present along with the ore is called as a gangue. What is gangue? Gangue is an impurity which is present along with the ore during the extraction of a metal. So now, what are the procedure in order to extract the metal that we have to discuss? So first you are going to get the ore. From the ore you are going to do it at powder form. Powder form of the ore. Then concentration. In the concentration there are 4 methods you have. I will explain one by one. Hydraulic washing, magnetic separation, flotation, and last one is leaching. So you have taken the ore, from the ore you have converted into powder form. After powder form you are going to do the concentration. In that first one is hydraulic washing. What is hydraulic washing? Hydraulic washing, in the hydraulic washing you are going to take the powder ore and you are passing the water to it. So based on the gravitational separation, what is going to happen? If the impurities or ore will be settled down, like if the impurity is heavier than ore, impurities will be settled down in the water and ore will be coming upside. If ore is lesser in weight, so it will float. Otherwise, if ore is heavier in weight, so ore will settle down and impurities will come upside. So easily you can remove the impurities. That will be done in the hydraulic washing. Second one is magnetic separation. Magnetic separation done for the metals which are having magnetic properties. Say for example iron. So there are two rules. There are two roles. There is a conveyor belt also. So when you are passing the powder ore here, so one magnetic roller and one non-magnetic roller will be there. So when the powder ore is passed in the conveyor on the conveyor belt, what is going to happen? Whatever the magnetic ore is there, they will fall near the magnetic roller, and impurities will fall away from the magnetic roller and separately collected in the different container. So this is something about the magnetic separation. Next one is fourth flotation. Fourth flotation, it can be explained for only sulfide containing ore. So you have to take the powder ore and dissolve in the water, then add a fourth producing substances such as turpentine oils, xanthates, etc. And the air you have to pass. When air is passed pressure, what is going to happen? It will mix well, and impurities wet with the water and settle down, and whatever the sulfide containing ore is there, that will be mixed with the froth and it will be taken out. Last one is leaching. What is leaching? Leaching is a process where suitable substance we are going to add in order to dissolve only the ore, not to the impurities. So here you are going to dissolve the ore, so ore will be taken out and impurities will be settled, remain in the solution itself. Next one, after concentration of ore, what you have to do? We need to convert the concentrated ore into oxide form. From the oxide form, we are going to extract the metal. Because see, the remaining two methods are conversion of concentrated ore to oxide form and reduction of oxide form of ore into metals. First we will discuss about the conversion of concentrated ore into oxide form. How we are going to do? By doing calcination and roasting. Calcination and roasting. In the calcination method, what we are going to do? Roasting. In calcination, we are going to take the concentrated ore and we are going to heat in the absence of oxygen. We are going to heat the concentrated ore in the absence of oxygen. So what is we are going to get? We are going to obtain the oxide form of ore. So let me have a reaction, that is if I take the example of zinc carbonate, because calcination is only for carbonate containing ore. If you are having a zinc carbonate and if you are going to heat in the absence of oxygen, it will convert into zinc oxide and carbon dioxide will be produced. Then roasting. Roasting will be done for sulfide containing ore. If you are having a zinc sulfide, ZnS, if you are having a zinc sulfide, you are going to heat in the presence of oxygen. In the presence of oxygen, what it will produce? It will produce zinc oxide and sulfur dioxide is going to obtain. So these are the conversion of concentrated ore into oxide form. After conversion into oxide form, we are going to do the reduction. By the reduction, the metals will be easily obtained. I already told you, we are going to convert the concentrated ore into oxide. Why we need to convert the concentrated ore into oxide? Because the reduction of oxide is easier than reduction of sulfide containing ore and carbonate containing ore. Okay, so now we are having an oxide form of ore. So these oxide form of ore should be undergo reduction. So reduction of oxide form of ore or metal oxide. Reduction of metal oxide. Reduction of metal oxide. In the previous step we got metal oxide. So I will take example of zinc oxide only. So zinc oxide undergo reduction in presence of reducing agent. So it will produce zinc and carbon monoxide. So not only a carbon, there are many examples you can take for a reducing agent. So reducing by displacement, reducing by heating, etc. So one example I have taken here, that is zinc oxide undergo reduction in presence of carbon, it will produce a zinc. So these are the extraction method. So I hope everyone understood what remaining process and remaining method which involved in the metal extraction, that means refining, that will be explained in the next video. Thank you.